Hi there, guys. Welcome to Capital 8 and welcome to that weekend video. Again, it's just going to be me going through the charts, looking at some strong opportunities and then bringing them to you. Okay, so if you like that, guys, hit that subscribe button in the bottom right corner. Stay up to date with the channel. Got some good, exciting projects coming soon. So again, just make sure you're up to date with them. Let's get into it. The first pair I'm going to talk about is the pound USD. Now, this was mentioned in my weekly video. Take a look. Okay, guys, the next one is the pound USD. So my previously mentioned move around about that 138 level. And I wanted to see price come towards the 1.4. So if I just go to a higher time frame, you will notice that this is some around this area here. I wanted to see price start to drop. It's gone to the 142. That trade's void. However, as I look around onto the higher time frame, it's still valid. It's still in an area where, you know, it's got potential to drop from here. However, the 140 level got absolutely blasted out. So I'm going to let this one play out. What I want to actually see now on a lower time frame is price drop, come down, and I'm going to look at a buy opportunity just above where we got the last one. So maybe 139 level, the 139,500. Going to be looking at something in there where I want to see price drop from where we are now and then go higher towards them higher zones. So again, nothing too rapidly happening on this one. So again, just let it play out. It will probably take a few more weeks before we can see a really good opportunity on this one. So that's the pound USD. Okay, guys. So as you can see here, pound USD's had that nice drop from the 142 level. It's now back at a level which I was interested in around the 139. It started to show rejection. This is going to be something to watch out for this week. Okay, so just looking at this area here, it's got a piece of imbalance that I'm looking at, and it's the way it's hit it and it's stuck in this area. So I'm going to monitor. I am expecting price to maybe come a bit lower, maybe the 138,500. It can eat this area for liquidity and then go, which would then make the 138. I've been mentioning this in a few videos recently, just talking about how this was trending up and how we could get on. Missed a few entries. This one, I think, is going to be a better opportunity. So just keep an eye on this pound USD this week. Let's see how these numbers play out. I think we can get a good move to the upside. There's going to be a lot of liquidity up here. Okay, a lot of traders that have seen this got in. There's going to be a lot of stop losses up here. So we're kind of aiming for a longer term target. So again, just watch out for the pound USD. Okay, guys, just a quick update on the euro pound. There was a trade that was void last week. So I was looking at a sell around the 86, 500, 400 marks, so somewhere around here. It threatened to have the move. So it enticed sellers in to get in and then went up and at the liquidity. So just looking at this now, looking at this piece of price action, I am almost sure that market makers were in this area to manipulate it and then go and grab the liquidity. And now they're just kind of coming back towards this area. So this is what I'm going to monitor for Monday on the euro pound. I just want to see how it plays around this candle, if we're going to get some rejection signs. And I'm looking at a possible buy for the euro. So I'm looking to see that euro just go a bit higher, maybe up to a new high up here, maybe towards the 87, 800, 88 mark, take out all this liquidity. There's a big imbalance here. So it's got some reasons to push to the upside. So again, just keep an eye on this one, keep an eye on this candle here. Let's see how it plays out. That's the euro pound. Okay, guys, in my last video, so that one that was released in the week, I called a good trade on the UK100. Let's take a look at how it played out. Okay, guys, we're just going to go through the new opportunities that were spoken about on that weekend video. This was the UK100. I remember mentioning the sell around 6,800. We had the drop. What I'm looking for now, as you'll see, price is starting to retrace back up into this area. And it's a hot area for me. So again, I'm looking at the 6,700, 6,750. I want to see something similar. I want to see price struggling in this area where I think there's plenty of reason to come to the downside from there. There's plenty of liquidity untouched down here. So again, keep an eye on this one. That's the 6,700, 6,750. That's the UK100. I'm expecting to see a big drop. Okay, guys, as you can see, some pinpoint accuracy there from the 6,700 mark. It's had a lovely drop. It pulled back towards an area of interest. There was a bit of imbalance here. Came to that perfectly and then can continue to make that new low. So looking at this now, if we're going to catch a trading opportunity on it, I'll be looking at the 6,600 level. Okay, just want to see price come back up to there, struggle, show some signs of rejection, and then I'll be looking at getting another entry. So again, that's the UK100, guys. Keep an eye on that this week. Could be a good move. Okay, guys, it's the US30 again. We had that good move recently from where the liquidity got dipped here. Price just dipped below that. I think it was the 31,200 mark, and then we went and got a new high. What's interesting now, as prices instantly turn around and come to a new lower area. So I'm going to say, look at this 3,600 mark, 3,700 mark. Keep an eye on this level here. I want to see price, how it comes into this piece of price action over to the left and see if we can get a reaction from here. This candle here, interesting me, and the body of it throws up 3,700 exactly. This is a classic sign of market makers leaving their market at a particular round number. So again, just keep an eye on that level. Okay, that's the US30. Remember, be safe in here. Don't play around. It's very volatile. Okay, guys, previously mentioned was the USDCAD. Let's take a look at how that's played out. Okay, guys, I'm just going to talk about a new trading opportunity that I've seen. It's on the USDCAD. First of all, the first thing I want to point out is this double top area at the 145 mark on a monthly time frame. There's going to be tons of liquidity up here, so we can expect to see the market prices up there at some point. Now, the hard part is knowing when. So looking at this here, I'm just looking at this buy area. Okay, I'm focusing on the 124,500 mark. I like that little monthly bodied candle there. I like these little candles that give a little body. For me, that's a little indication as to where a trade opportunity can happen. So again, I'm just going to be watching that 124,500 mark for the buy. It may come a bit lower to the 120 mark. If that's so, if I see my area getting, obliterated, I'll be waiting for that one. So again, just stay tuned. I can see a long-term opportunity. This isn't going to be something that's quick. It's going to be a long-term opportunity. So again, just stay tuned. Let's see what we can get out of the USD CAD. Okay, guys, so that USD CAD, like I said, I was looking at the 124,500 level. It came to 124,670, so about 17 pips away from our entry, and it's gone up. And then what I'm looking at, what interested me on this picture is the 4-hour structure break. So I'm still aiming for that big liquidity on the monthly, that double top. What I want to see is maybe price just start to come back down towards this level here, 125,500, where we can get the bigger push to the upside. So if this does continue to rise, I would be looking at a sell around the 128 as well, okay, to get that move back down to there. So again, just stay tuned on the USD CAD. This is interesting, this piece of price action. It's gone and broken the structure. It can only be market makers that do that. So let's keep an eye. I feel like they're doing something here, and there's going to be a good move soon. That's the USD CAD. Okay, guys, just a quick update on oil. I'm still expecting price to come above that 70 mark, above all this liquidity up here. So this is the weekly time frame. If I just come down to a 4-hour, there's some buying areas, some buying opportunities that are looking good to me. I'm going to focus on the $60 mark. I think there's going to be a buy push from here. And then it could be then going towards them higher zones. So again, just keep an eye on oil. Very volatile. Again, stay away if you don't know what you're doing. Just be very careful in there. That's oil, so $60. Keep an eye on that mark. Okay, guys, I'm going to finish with my outlook on Bitcoin, okay? So this is something I haven't really spoken about before. The other day, the Elon Musk guy pumped in, I think it was 1.5 billion into Bitcoin. And I think it was on the 6th or the 7th of February. So what I want you to understand is what I've noticed is there's them 2 days there. And then all of a sudden, on the 8th of February, we get a massive push up. That's his money pushing the market up, okay? If it's true what they're saying. Now, what we're noticing is prices just creeping back towards that area where Elon Musk has pumped his money, and it's going to be worth just monitoring. I'm saying the 40,000 mark's been left coincidentally, right in this area here. So again, I'm expecting a push from the 40,000 mark. Okay, so let's just see how that plays out on Bitcoin. Okay, guys, that's all from me this week. If you like that, hit the like button, subscribe, keep up to date with the channel. If you've got any pairs you want me to look at, throw it in the comment section and I'll go over it in the midweek video. Other than that, have a good weekend and be safe.